That is one ugly damn bird. It looks like a pecker. Woodpecker. No, it looks like a pecker is what it looks like. Look at that. That's an ugly bird. Alright. There we go. I ain't doing it for free. Gotta make something off of it. I don't know what's being recorded. There, y'all. What am I don't know if this is broadcasting right. I can't see it, so I don't know. Oh, let's see. See, I got 3 monitors set up. I should be able to put what you see on one of the monitors. I don't know. I'll get on my phone. Pull it up there. See what everybody sees. I've never had malware on a phone before. Now I actually seen one for the first time. Some bogus message saying my storage is low. If I don't clean it immediately, it may become unstable, unavailable. No, I like to throw this phone away actually, get a better one. This thing's old. It's Add Clean Pro is what it's trying to get me to download. And when you say cancel, all it does is pull the app back up. Or tries to download it again. Apple was pretty good about keeping that stuff out of there. That's not the thumbnail that I got picked now. What's it showing here? It shows blank. It shows blank. That's not the current stream. That's the last one. Where's the current one at? That's not showing in here. I don't think anybody's here. I think I'm talking to my damn self again. Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time I keep myself company like that. Man, this is some boring stuff, man. When you some of the stuff you do, and it can definitely make you tired and sleepy. You gotta sometimes. I think anybody's here. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, nobody's here, and there's also nothing being streamed but a black screen. Oh, that was being streamed right there. I'm then looking at it right here. I'm looking right at it. There's nothing in it. So how do I make that show the damn desktop? You don't have any sources. Click the plus button to add a source. Will be video capture device, media source, image, display capture. Add automatic. Oh, okay. There we go. That's all it took. Force SDR. Tell me I left that HDR on again. I would be surprised one bit. No, it's off. Alright, let's get on with it. Let's get on with what we're getting on with. This is just a test. That's all it is. This is just a test. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to talk about. Oh, I like this. I didn't like it the first time I installed it, but because the chat window box was messed up. But everything seems to be working now. I got what's being streamed on one monitor, I got the chat window on another monitor, and I got the middle monitor with whatever I want to do. It's supposed to be exporting at 4K, but I very seriously doubt it is. I don't know how to. Y'all tell me. Y'all. This damn thing, man. Y'all tell me what resolution it's at. I can't see. I have my phone on here, but that ain't gonna tell me. So Jason, I reckon we'll work on Jason. We'll work on Jason. I started working on him already, and he's already well on the way to being a driver. I'll probably just skip around and mess with a few things. So let's load up a Lowell. Let's load up, I don't know, East Coast or something. Or yeah. Turn that. Yeah, turn that noisemaker off. That work on the part later. There it is. I was like, where's my other particle at? Eyeballs and mouth and all that good stuff. I'll tell you one thing, the game does not like when two things are inside of one another. I was messing around with this a few days ago, and I had him where he'd spawn. He'd sometimes spawn, his head would spawn in the roof, and he'd just explode. Pretty crazy looking. And when you add the particles to it, yeah, it's kind of freaky, man. But he's gonna be a driver. He's gonna sit in a car. I'm not sure what car yet. I want him
I want to probably put them in the Smokey and the Bandit car since I made that a convertible. I chopped the top off of it, so it's like a real convertible. You don't see nothing in the way but what you're looking at. See, I did something similar to that. I had them kind of half in there. See? Blew them up. I think he's too heavy. And I ain't got his arms, legs, and all that stuff done. Just torso and head and neck mask. Let me get the other car loaded in. Let's see better. Oh, packed already. God damn it. Hold on a minute. I shared it and I took it out here. Oh, they told me why they couldn't use my particles. Well, someone told me they had a better idea of what's going on. So I got a Lua folder there. I got a vehicles folder here. It's okay to have a Lua with the vehicles like, you know, like that. But not to have it like this here. Where the Lua folder is like in the root. If you open the zip, you got a Lua folder. But see, that's the only way to do some of this stuff. Like change the particles or add new ones. You have to have that there. Vehicles, or you have to modify the one on the install path. This affects the fire of the car, how the car catches fire. It's got all the settings for fire. And there's similar ones for like the tornadoes force field thing. That's the reverse force field. That's got to be in there like that too, or it's not going to work. And what they said is more or less when they update the game, those type of Luas seem to break the game. Which I still don't understand that, how the hell that happens. But they say, of course, those load priority. Like, if I change a Lua from the game install path, like the force field, and I put it in the mod like that, like I showed you all, it's going to force that mod to load that version of the Lua. And so what's got me confused about it is, well, I thought that's what modding was. You mod the damn game to do something different. But the thing is, they got the shit so every mod loads at the same time. So if I got particles, and you got particles, and Joey over there has got particles, and well, it's going to cause problems because all them damn particles can't load, but it'll try to. So that's their issue, man. It's really not nothing I'm doing wrong. It's just until they figure out how to do it better, I'll just have to share them on my channel, that's all. That's why I don't put much stuff in the repo, because they hadn't been very clear to me on things. Some things they explain well, and other things they don't really explain too well. and that was one of them. But now I know it's cool. So I'm more like thinking, well, anytime you got a any anytime you got a wait a minute, that's the wrong one. That ain't the right one either. Where the hell is it? There it is. Anytime you make mods for a game, especially a game that's in early access, it should be the expectation of everybody that the next update may break a mod because everything's changing. Not like a finished game where everything's, supposed to be consistent. I mean, I expect things to change. People that sell mods don't like it because, well, that means they got a lot of shit to fix. That's why I wouldn't sell anything. If I did ever sell anything, it'd be for like $1. I'd say all sales are fine. If it breaks later on, well, at least you got a few days good use out of it for $1. Yeah, I wouldn't want to have to do that. My buddy Tony had to do that with his motorcycle. See, had to go back and fix all of them. They changed something with the Lewis code or something didn't make much sense at the time, but it ended up messing up all his bikes. He's like, they should check with the damn modders to see what, or at least let them know what they're doing, but keep them in the loop. I said, I don't know, man. They just ain't got time to tell everybody everything, I guess. Well, y'all gonna like this here. Y'all feel like Smokey and the Bandit? Y'all gonna like this here.
That's an attention getter. She insulted my authority. Yeah. And that's nothing but pure and simple old-fashioned communism. Happens every time one of those dancers start poontanging around with those chauffeur fags. No, she was dancing back up here. Knockers bouncing all over the joint. To go that way. Boy, ass was wiggling too. Nobody makes Sheriff Buford T. Justice look like a possum Becker. Except for that your ass.
Daddy, the top came off.
No shit. Hold my hat!
My hat blew off, Daddy.
I hope your goddamn head was in it. I'm in a high-speed pursuit. Don't you hear good?
I hear perfectly. The fact that you are a sheriff is not germane to this situation.
The goddamn Germans got nothing to do with it.
What do you say?
Gotta one shit at a time.
All right.
What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law.
Damn, he had a lot of friends, didn't he?
If they had cremated the son of a bitch, I could have been kicking up Mr. Bandit's ass around the moon by now.
We gotta fix that.
Football game. Can we watch, Daddy?
You stay and watch the game. I'm going back. You see, when I get you back home, I'm gonna find the tallest tree in the country. And then I'm gonna hang you from it. I saw that, you son of a bitch! You did that on purpose! You're gonna wait till you agree! I got the evidence! Put the evidence in the car!
But Daddy...
Put the evidence in the car! I gotta barbecue your ass in molasses! in that horse ass for reckless freedom.
But Daddy, he's...
Do what I tell you, you pile of monkey nuts.
It plays all that as you're driving around.
There's no way that you could come from my loins. As soon as I get home, the first thing I'm gonna do is punch your mama in the mouth.
Hey, Daddy, look at that big, ugly alligator.
That reminds me, I gotta call your mama tonight.
Hey, Daddy.
I'll see it now. Let's see here. Might just be when it's on dirt. Yeah, I'm gonna about to get back on that Jason here in a sec. If I don't do this stuff, I'll never do it.
Old-fashioned communism.
Keep thinking about it and I forget about
Happens
it.
every time one of those dancers start poontanging around with those show folk facts. No, she was dancing back up the aisle. And knockers bouncing all over. To go that way. Boy, ass was wiggling too. Nobody makes Sheriff Buford T. Justice look like a possum's becker. Except for that your ass.
Daddy, the top came off.
No shit. Hold my hat!
My hat blew off, Daddy.
I hope that goddamn head was in it. I'm in a high-speed pursuit. Don't you hear good?
I hear perfectly. The fact that you are a sheriff is not germane to the situation.
The goddamn Germans got nothing to do with it.
What do you say?
Gotta one shit at a time. All right. What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law.
Damn, he had a lot of friends, didn't he?
If they had cremated the son of a bitch,
All
I'd
right,
have been kicking
let's
up
see
Mr.
here.
Bandit's ass around the moon by now.
Football game. Can we watch, Daddy?
You stay and watch the game. I'm going back. You see, when I get you back home, I'm gonna find the tallest tree in the country. And then I'm gonna hang you from it. I saw that, you son of a bitch! You did that on purpose! You're gonna wait till you agree! I got the evidence! Put the evidence in the car!
But Daddy,
Put the evidence in the car!
That don't look like that, does
I
it?
gotta barbecue
I think I'm
your
here alone.
ass,
That's what I think.
molasses.
It's alright. Anybody's here, let me know. If not, then I assume nobody's here. I'm talking to myself.
But
Daddy, he's...
do what I tell you, you pile of fucking nuts!
There's a lot of comments about certain things that people want that I've been working on for a while.
There's no
I think what I wanted to do is probably
way
not do
that
so
you
much
could
stuff at
come
one
from
time.
my loins.
I seem to get too much stuff going
As
here
soon as I get home, the
and
first
never
thing
get
I'm
anything
gonna do is
done.
punch your mama in the mouth.
That's pretty much how it's been going. Let me see if I can put him in there real quick. I'm getting tired of hearing that.
Hey, Daddy, look at that big, ugly alligator.
That reminds me, I gotta call your mama tonight. He did.
I don't know what happened to my textures in here. I didn't do anything to them.
That's what you get it.
Yeah, people ask about these
She
dummies.
insulted my authority.
They ask about these dummies and like putting them in cars. Like you can put them in a car like that, but that's not good. That's not gonna work. If you want them to be in the car, you gotta attach them to the mod of the car, like in the inside of the body somewhere. If I look at the node names of this car, let me show you what the nodes are. It's like the nodes that are here right now that we see. So we got one here, this RF51, or it might be an L. Yes, an L. RF5L. Yeah, I could tell it to. Oh, there's another one there. I might not have took the roof off because I still see the nodes. If I didn't take them off, I won't be able to yank them out.
Yeah.
And that's nothing but pure and simple old-fashioned communism. Happens every time one of those dancers start boom. That's an attention
I
getter.
did just rid of them. Still in there. Yeah, he's on the damn roof still.
She insulted my authority.
Yeah.
And that's nothing but pure and simple old-fashioned communism. That's an attention getter. She insulted my authority.
Yeah.
And that's nothing but pure and...
The Hopper's convertible. The Chantilla's convertible. Those are the only two I know of. It's got open top. But I like the Hopper, the one with the off-road wheels on it. But I like the convertible because it's got the open top. Oh, I got him in that one. Alright, well, it's alright. He's not actually a dummy. He's just a DAE, attached to the DAE of the car. He doesn't do anything but sit there. See, he's not got no nodes. I think something's going on with all my seats, man. So let's look at the nodes here. Let's see what we get. Like that. SF3RR. SF3R. You just like make it kind of like a seatbelt kind of thing to hold your dummy. Problem is you'll fall through the seat because the collisions, I don't know, they never do right in the chairs. They always end up falling through them if you don't hold them up. So what I have to do is open the hopper, find which which one of the J-beams got that. Or either way, I gotta add him to the damn thing. He's gotta be added so that when the Jeep loads, he loads, or you have the option to load him. Or you'll have to just set him in there every time, and that's not, nobody wants to do that. The problem is when you try to put him on a lot of cars, the only way I understand how to do it is time consuming. I couldn't see doing it with all the cars. I wouldn't want to do it with all the cars. It'd take too long. So here's the hopper. Already got all this stuff taken out of the install path so that it can be edited here and everything stays together. Should be a frame. Body. Let's see the body. I use this program to look at these things. It's easy to kind of see what's going on. And it's like you're just seeing the J-beam for the body right now. Which that's probably where the seats are. I'm thinking. Yeah, it's that part. Door's separate. I don't know why it showed me the door though. But that looks like the part that's in here. So what node names we got? And even if it's like not right there, I can always take a node and connect it to the body and like use it as kind of like a support kind of deal. Now I gotta put them in here. You gotta make a slot for them or add them. I think what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to add it to the slot that says additional. It's in like the main part. It's like additional modifications. But I never do that. I'll just usually duplicate one of theirs and then I make mine from that. And then I add my nodes to their body here. It's a hassle, man. I gotta put the flex body for him in there, or I just use the one that he's already got made. Probably do it that way. The one he already got made is already filled out and everything. I just have to get them both together. It's like he's got all this stuff here. You know, he's got his own J-beam. Or what's made of him so far, anyway. And then we got, where is he actually located? Well, then you gotta load DAE in a blender of the body, or the Jeep. And then you gotta load him and see, well, where's he at in the world compared to where the Jeep's at in the world. And once you get that sorted out, you can start to get him in there. And it's what I'm going to do with the human dummy too. It's going to be put in there so that, you know, it can simulate a car wreck. Import DAE. Alright, now Import it in the car body. Well, import it in the old J-beam. Oh, I got them in here already. I don't remember putting them in there. Alright, see? So you already see a problem. Yeah, where it's supposed to be. Now, you don't need all this stuff. You can get rid of most of it. Actually, that's all I need. I probably could have the chairs, seats too, but that'll be alright. So, I'm gonna move him. Let me see what one is in here already. Okay, so that's where he's got to be. I did position him where he's supposed to be. I just never finished that one. I forgot about it. That should be perfect. Oh, I forgot his J-beams. They're not going to be in here. That's just the DAE. I have to load the Blender file for that. See, there's a lot of stuff, man. There's a lot of stuff. Look at the eyes. They follow the camera. It's a trick. It's an illusion. If you put something inside out and you look at it, it looks like that. So this is actually looking at it if the eyeballs were convexed. But since they're concave, when you look at it from that view, it makes it look like it's following the camera. Even though it ain't. Kind of smart. It has to be scaled down. It's too big for the car. That's just this model's arms go in there. It's all screwed up looking. It's going to be hard to cut that to look like an arm there. Just the mesh is the way it is. I tried to go in sculpt mode and fix some of that by just smoothing it. Even if it made his arms look really skinny, it kind of made them so that they come out of there a bit. But if you do too much to it, it starts to rip open the seams. That's why if you look at games, when they make these games, these characters are in T poses where their arms are out like a letter T. Just for this, mostly reasons for this. It makes it easier to work with them. So I just think it'd be easier just to remake the damn body than to try to get all that fixed. If you do that, you'll have holes in it. don't feel like connecting all that. Make a patch. I have another program called Make Human that's just for making bodies. You put a torso there and you place his. It don't have to be exactly look like that. I don't know if I got it installed though. Yeah, I guess I do. It's free. Anybody wants it. There's long ass arms there. What's the deal with them arms? Yeah, crazy. So here's the J-beam for the head. Let me hide the head so you see the J-beam for it. That's a crappy J-beam. I don't even know. I think I remeshed it, tried to make it low poly, and anyways, too many polys for that head, but I'm not redoing it yet. I'll just see if I can get around it. But what I need to do is make a J-beam for the torso that's going to connect where those nodes are for that. You gotta think like when you make something, where's it gonna connect to the other thing at? And you gotta think where the shoulders are gonna connect to. always get that shit backwards. Which one does what exactly? Trying to just got the damn arm off, but have the arm stay, so it's two separate pieces. I mean, I could just take a damn scalpel and go in there and cut it, but I was trying to make it even. Now things are connected. They need to extend into one another somewhat. You kind of round it off inside some, where it's going to look like the arm's detaching when it moves. The only really thing I can probably do for that is kind of round it like this, where extrude it out just a little bit, scale it down a bit. See that? You have to extend that out or something. Or if the bar's been too much, it'll look like that. Need to be some more overlap. But you don't want to have it so if you had that out too far, then that would stick through the arm either. So yeah, it's a little bit of planning involved with it. The first one I ever did, it looked like a damn, it looked like it had balloon arms and balloon legs. It looked really fake, really, really bad. His name was Buddy, was the name of the dummy. Tony ended up using him on one of his motorcycles, Tony Cartney. That's probably going to be about as good as I probably can get it. Something like that. It says you're going to be driving the car, but you probably already go ahead and have that stuff bent, because you ain't going to be able to bend it later. Another thing you can do, if you don't want to have to do all that, you can make an armature. You bend the armature and then apply it. It's probably easier to do that. And then you just cut those parts where they're bent. But you still got to do a little work, or they're going to look like they're not connected. So the easiest thing to make is just a simple box for the J-beam. If you look at the way they did the dummy, the very first dummy, the way they did the J-beams for that, it was more like a triangle. Like, it kind of looked like this. Like, for like one of the arms, for example. If I remember right, maybe mistaking, but I think it was something like this. That way it bend and not be colliding with the other one as it's bending. Like for the lower arm, I think it was something more like that. I had to pull it up again to see. I think that's kind of like how it was. And then you had a hand. I ain't doing hand though. I don't got time to fool with that too. Or if I do, it'll be later. But that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work worth a shit. Not for this one. You want the J-beam to be similar to what the damn part it's controlling looks like. You can't use that. There's too many nodes, vertices, edges, too many. So what I'll do is kind of go around it. Grab some of the ones like that are farthest out, kind of like this. Alright, then duplicate those, and then separate them. Move them just a bit. Separate it into a new mesh. Missing some stuff. I'll see one over there. I may need to cut that off. Man, this shit takes forever. It's a damn long ass process. It takes ass, pain in the ass doing this stuff. It's boring too. It really is boring. It's hard to stay awake doing this stuff. It's not fun. Not this anyway. What time is it? Yep, time to go. Time to go. At midnight, man, I ain't done anything. Can't even breathe now. What's up, Fox? What's going on? I think I'm getting tired of working on this damn thing, to be honest with you. I don't even feel like saving it. I don't want to work on it anymore. It takes so damn long to do. It's not something good to live stream because it takes so long. Nobody wants to sit around and wait on that. I'll zone out. I'll get to where I don't even talk anymore. I'll just be working and forgetting I'm live streaming. I think I can probably do some of these particles though. People have been waiting on these. I got a lot of them fixed. And of course the game's gonna lock up or something on me. Trying to think what other outstanding things. Somebody asked about dirt, particles for dirt. I'm still not sure on that, what I'm going to do with all of them yet. But I did share all of them, what I got so far. I shared whatever I shared earlier. That, what was it? Oh, I shared the Buford T Justice. All the particles are in that. Now what I got working on now. The most current one, anyway. But they still got a lot to be done, to be fixed. This time I did. I kept up with what. Made a list of them this time. And as I change, I add to that list. So I don't have so many unknowns. I wasn't sure anybody could get on the live stream. There's nobody on here. They didn't miss much. If you're still on there, what resolution is this thing streaming at? Does it make an option for 4K? I can't tell looking at the screen what it is. I thought I set it to that. This level takes a long time to load. What am I doing right now? Loading a level. Loading that one that takes forever to load. Probably gonna mess with the particles a bit, try to get some of those. I worked on a little bit more. The sky keeps messing up on me. Not sure what's going on with that either. Like it loads right one time, and then the next time it don't load right. I think. Look at that seam. Got a big seam in it. Oh, that's not the seam. No, there is a seam in it though. It's got this huge green line going through it. Yeah, see that? It's crazy. Not sure what's doing that. Oh, got Z right was on. And I don't know why it flickers. Is it flickering? I don't know why it does that. shit back there. I don't know why. I couldn't figure it out. I sat there and tried to figure out what's causing that. All I know to get around it is to make this go to Z-right, do a Z-right thing. But then it's just, I don't know, man. It's always something, man. It's always something. It's like making these levels is like such a love-hate relationship because sometimes you love it and other times it's like, what the hell's going on with this thing? Not enough people make maps though. Too many people make cars. Cool, it is a 4K then. Cool, okay. Yeah, people always ask me to do cars stuff. Man, I don't want to do that shit. People do. Everybody else already does it. Everybody else makes cars, and I'm not gonna try to compete with everybody else that's already been doing that shit for like 8 years. I like doing stuff nobody's done, and that's just what interests me. That's what makes this interesting. It's like I like inventing things. I like doing mundane, repetitious, stuff. I don't know how some people do it. My buddy old Tony, he can work like 8 months on one project. Like, God, man, I'm pretty much bored with it after 3 days, 2 days, 3 days. I'm bored, ready to do something different. Like, yeah, I'd love to collaborate with him on something, but I don't think I got the endurance to keep up with a mod that takes that long to make. It takes a long time to make them things he makes, man. Long time. Let's see here. My fog's off. Fog's another thing I wish they'd improve. I never can quite get it right. There's always something that's kind of off here or there. And this ain't actually the track here. That's just this is the real track from the real game. This is I made a 2D mesh that's got the map on it. And I was going to redo this with the actual map because mine's bigger than what it should be. I don't know how I got flipped over. Really actually got by with a 2K map. I got 4K. I think I could have shaved a lot of that off. If you ever played the original Motorstorm, you pretty got a pretty good idea about like the layout of it. I think this is the starting point right here, somewhere around here. I'm gonna drive this car around it, kind of see if it's the same scale as the one from the original. I just flipped it over. Damn it. I gotta import it in Blender real quick. Yeah, you can go through a mesh that's normals are flipped. If it's a plane, if it's a box, you get stuck in it. Google Mesh. Art. No idea. Still nothing. I have not had it selected. I'm tired. I get tired, I don't think straight. Get a brain fog. I think that's what happens with some of the stuff I make. I forget what I'm doing. I get too tired to work on it and then keep working anyway and then forget what I did. Well, that didn't work either. And damn, there's always some shit, man. It's always something. Just a simple thing of getting that back in the blender and flipping the normals around. Can't even do that without something weird happening. And it seems like when you live stream, more stuff goes wrong than any other time. So I'll just use it as a template. Like, I'm not going to try to make it exactly that size. Yeah, it's too difficult even something simple like that to work right. Oh well, we'll work about that another day, a different day. One of the things I need to do is get sparks fixed. What I'll usually do is I'll use that force field for the tornado. Basically, these become a magnet and pull each other into one another. It's easy to wreck stuff quickly. And then sit there and try to. I guess let me do that. I got patience to do that all night. I do got it sound. I guess I got to reload. It's not working now. It's working, but I don't see what it's doing. Just reload it. Try to load one. It might load quicker. Oh, hell, no wonder. So I don't have it to stay on all the time. If you have to stay on all the time, small section area. Well, depending on the planet radius, it's how close they can get together. If you got them like really close, they'll just lock up the game engine. And you got the range and the force multiplier and then the mass. But I got this thing so that it randomly disables uh, how long it'll be on, and so that it comes on and turns off. Because if you got a tornado and you always have it on all the time, it's never nothing's ever going to escape it. Everything's just going to keep staying right there. So with it being on sometimes, it'll be pulled around it a few times and it'll slung out. You know what I mean? You may start to sling it out and catch it and pull it back in. Maybe you drive close to it and it just picks you up a little bit like that. Because it's always turning on and off, you can have a lot more variety. So it used to be this thing did not work like you wanted it to. Used to be whatever car you changed to, it became the magnet. Which that ain't gonna work with a tornado. Can you use that one Probably I found the old one because the dust still in. I don't know if I can just tell it to ignore that. I'm not that good at this stuff. So what you do in this situation? Well, you send it to ChatGPT and tell it to do it. So take that random timer out, please. Hey, I just sent you a Lua. I sent you a Lua for the force field. You see on there it's got a timer to randomly shut on and shut off. Can you rewrite it so that it doesn't have a timer, that it just stays on all the time? Something went wrong. Of course, I'm live streaming. Always something. There's always something going wrong. Yeah, see, he had that problem. He usually don't have problems like that. Can you repeat that? I don't think he can hear me. I think he's having a problem.
Ah, sounds like someone's in a bit of a bind, huh? What's going on? Something not clicking with your script, or is it something else entirely? Let's troubleshoot this together.
I just need it to not have the random timer in there so that it just stays on all the time.
Got it. To make the force field stay on all the time without the random timer, you can simply remove the parts that manage the random disable time. Here's the adjusted version of your script with the random timer removed. You can see the code in our conversation history. What I did was, 1. Remove the random disable time and time since last toggle variables. 2. Remove the logic inside on update that randomly toggled the force field. Now the force field should stay active all the time without random toggling.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem at all. Glad I could help. If you need any more tweaks or run into anything else, just let me know.
Okay, cool. I didn't cross fingers and hope it worked. Well, I'll just copy code and overwrite this one with that one. Save it. Control L to reload the Lua. And it should stay on all the time. Sometimes it makes mistakes. It doesn't work. Seems to be on over there. I don't know if you can see that'd be why you can't leave it on for like a tornado. Because you couldn't escape it. Where's chat windows gone? It may not be live streaming now. Oh, I guess I am. So that sheriff car, I had it acting as a tornado. I had to add the particles to the car, so the car's got the tornado particles. I was experimenting with that to see if that would work, how well it would work. I think it's 205. It's the number for that particle. Let me double check. B. So that's the dirt that gets kicked up. And then the funnel itself is another number. I think it made it 206 or 203. It's awfully dark for some reason. It may not be the right one. I got a couple of them. Oh, that's what. That's not it. That's bird feathers.
me the chicken. When you hit it, of course, gotta have feathers come out of it. That was an experiment. I guess that is it. 205 and that ain't it. That's the old one, I think. 202, 203, 203. It's 203. I have a sound for it too that sucks, sound like a tornado sucking or eating, but I don't have it here. I have to find it again. It's not smoky. It's
now you're gonna have the other force field that turns on and off. And since the car is on the ground, well, that's the problem if somebody hits the car. So what you got to do is edit the damn thing so that one of the nodes is part of the car is considerable ways up in the sky. Like if you put a big stick on the car and the end of it's up there, that'll centralize, like the thing will pull to the middle of that spot instead of the car. So like if we go to the car, pull up like the body of the car, and look at the nodes. Alright, we'll do is pick one. Alright, we'll get the one for the driver here, for that cardboard cutout. Duplicate it, make it go up there, rename it, and then connect them together. But make the node really light up there so it doesn't try to pull the car over. Driver, and that would be in well, I guess it ain't in there. That's not the right one. Train. The hell's that? That doesn't go to that. It doesn't matter which one you do though. I could pick one from these others. That is right though, but I don't know why I'm saying driver on there. That doesn't seem, that isn't what I named it. But any of these, I'll just like duplicate that one. I'll put it there. I'll put like an extra Z or something and tell it to be like 15 meters in the air. And then connect that one to that one with a beam. But make that one light.
Note fell down. It's easy. One or L? Can't ever damn tell. Looks like L. I'll probably put one. ZL. Yeah, now it's got a beam. Shit, still swear to car to hell of them back. That's why I ended up using the unicycle.
You can't knock it over and it'll keep going. That's why the car didn't work great. Because everything can disable it. Oh, man. Beam fell over. Huh. Not stable. Man, I don't know. I don't know what's going on now. It's in the it's not in the repo. I shared this one, but it's not the car driving. It's a unicycle. They won't put this in the repo because it's using game luas. I'm gonna find it. Yeah, the one that I got here actually is better to. The best one I can't use. The best one Tony Cartney made me a. Well, he made it for himself. He made a levitating box that does not run into anything, and it's perfect for a tornado. That way, it can go anywhere, go through anything, and nothing can disturb it. And it still works like it should, but he doesn't want that code going out to everybody because he sells his mods and stuff. So, which I can understand that. I tried to make my own, and shit didn't work. Even with ChatGPT, I couldn't get one to work right. But it was by far the best one. You can see it if you go to YouTube. You can pull it up. One that he did. Version 5 is what it was called. There it is.
Imagine you're as obsessed with sneakers as I am, and you're running a sneaker reselling business online. You're gonna need an
And it just pretty much did what it wanted to do. Where it wanted to go. It was free moving anywhere. If you had the car doing that, well, the car would run into all that stuff. That box can go anywhere and not be disturbed by the cars. Driving the thing has a car, and the car is hidden. So that's the only thing. If you open this up, you'll see there's a cow. 4.2. Actually, the unicycle will be the one you'd want. And what you'll have to do is just put the zip in the mod folder. It's going to overwrite some game, not overwrite, it's going to take priority over some of the game files like force field, and it's going to add more particles. If you don't want to use any of that stuff, you'll just have to remove it, or remove the mod. But yeah, this is the one I'd said to get. You should only have to put the zip in mod folder. But if you open the zip up, you see the Lua and art folder there. That controls the, well, this one don't have the sound in it. It just got, Yeah, it don't got the sound though. I might not have updated that yet. I think I got a newer version of it that I'm working on now. It's not in here, but get that and you'll see. There's also in here, there's a fence that you can get. It'll break into little pieces, which is great for a tornado. I was working on a couple other things and I never got finished with them, but the fence I did pretty much finish. And you can just put that in the mod folder and it'll load it up. Should load it up. The game's doing that shit again, man. It did that to me before, where it won't load from the shortcut for some reason. Go to the menu and load it from there. Shortcuts make it a lot quicker loading. You have to go through all that. But sometimes it doesn't work. It used to work all the time until the last update. See what I had about it, I had a lot of these fences up, and the tornado, of course, breaks it into little pieces, and all the little parts all get thrown in the air. But I duplicated, make it several of them. Because one little piece of one fence ain't gonna do much. And it is very raggedy, rickety, whatever. It breaks real easy. It doesn't take much. Probably could have made a little stronger than that, I guess. problem with cars, it's gonna get tore the hell up and back. You see, it's everything's hitting it. So the way this thing works is based on the mesh. If the mesh is in the air, it goes up to in the air. But say this car, or say this object that's spawning this was the size of that area there, then everything would go to the direct center. Since the car is on the ground, and I even adding an extra node, so the nodes up there didn't really help. That's why that's why the unicycle works better, but it's just slow. So I added a thruster to the unicycle, but it's too much. It thrusts it too much. Let me see if I can load that one in here. The one that I just told y'all to get. And the way you activate that is just get out of a car. You just have to get out of the car. That's it. Because the unicycle works in all the cars. Whichever one you get out of, whichever one you decide to get out of, then you press whatever your hotkey is for force field, and it'll activate it. If you forget and you activate the wrong thing, the wrong car, then it'll become a magnet. So you have to just hit Control L to reset the Lua, and then pick the right thing and hit your hotkey for force field. I make mine letter Z. It's easier to just press Z when I want to turn it on. But this one has an automatic timer that comes on, turns off, comes on, turns off. That way it's not constantly pulling everything all the time, or you ain't never getting away from it. You gotta have some way to get away from it. It shouldn't matter really what you pick, because I think everything you can get out on foot. See, I exited Jason Voorhees, now I am the tornado. I may not have put thrusters on this one. What the hell, man? Because he's slow moving. Even running, he's slow. I'll have to reload it. Something screwed up. So yeah, once you got your hotkey set up, when you get out of the vehicle, you're the unicycle, but you're also the tornado. Press your hotkey for your force field. Trying to get away from it so we can see better. See that node up there? And the node there puts it in the middle, but it's not strong enough. Now the one you downloaded, all that stuff set right, but I've been messing around with this one. So it's not exactly right. Got the wrong damn thing picked. If you pick the wrong thing, hit Control L. Make sure you got the right thing selected before you toggle it back on with your hotkey. And see, that's what the car was supposed to do. It was supposed to make the stuff go up in the sky instead of smacking the car on the ground. But it's not going to always happen. So the unicycle, it can get hit and it get knocked around. It's not going to mess it up. But that was what I was trying to do with the other one. I guess it does get the thrusters. This ain't set strong enough. That's too strong. Yeah, I don't even know why this unicycle ain't great for this either, but until I can get a levitating cube made on my own, we won't have that. I don't know why it's acting like that, but I'm tired of messing with it now. I'm about to go to sleep now. Got nothing done today.